Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Here is my decluttering, destashing, reorganizing video. And yes, it's a little bit vulnerable, and this is real life, peeps. This is my craft room, and I really wanted to go and work in that closet of my overflow room, the guest bedroom that's my overflow room, but I need to get this mess cleaned up because I have a live tomorrow. Tomorrow we do lives, and I need this area cleaned up, and I'm starting to not even be able to it's just too much stuff. Look under the table. Can I tell you under the table, what is this mess? So I am going to try to get this area put together, cleaned up, and we're just going to do one space at a time. I have told you that this is also my closet that is overflow, but I really do believe in taking little bites of things to try to organize, declutter, and that kind of stuff. And so we're going to start in this table area, and I'm going to do the top of the table. I don't know if I can do the bottom of the table as well. So I'm going to start with the top of the table, and I will be showing you here what I have. It will be interesting to see how I put this together, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'll find other places for things, and maybe I can put some of this stuff in the to sell department of my little eBay store. So anyway, here we go. Let's get started and declutter this mess, okay? I'm going to turn it around. So here is my dresser, and this is like my childhood dresser that I bought myself, I guess when I was a teenager or something. So I kind of decluttered this mess. It's kind of my decorative happy space, but it was just getting too junky, so I kind of downsized it a little bit. I have my Cricut here and my laminator behind there, and my printer, extra paper and ink, and then my inbox, and then here I have kind of like an office. So here is everything that goes with my Cricut connections right there, and then over here I have my little office knick-knacky stuff. In the next big drawer I have embossing folders and big thick die cuts. Underneath I have glimmer mist. I don't use it that often, so I think that's a good place for it. But this one little corner, yay, is kind of making me okay happy. So I feel like that should be good. I did move my big work light to the big yellow stand right there because I used to have it on the table, and I want my table clear of junk. So I did work on a live yesterday, and look, I decluttered it. So I am super thrilled that it is clean again after I worked on it. Here is my Rolodex project box and my little things that I'm going to use for it. I'm going to work on that today. And then here's my 3 separate toolboxes. I have them in these kind of little mini spinners. And then I have another one right here on a little spinner. That's an extra big one, and then up there I have my blue one that's for my glue gun stuff. I kind of think that that's okay for me right now, but I think in the future maybe I want the clear kind. I see that everybody's using the home edit clear containers, and I kind of think that would be a good idea. So I'm gonna kind of in the hunt for something that is clear in the future. Right now, I'm okay with it. Okay, so if I come around this way, these are projects that need to happen. Okay, and then here I have the dies that I want to use right this minute. They're going in this little container here. And then this one's kind of like my scraps department when they're long scraps. Trash, my little cup for my glue. That's when I'm using this. And it's wet right there so that it doesn't dry up, the needle. And so here is this area, and here's my little toolboxes I was telling you here. And then we have this big toolbox, this one right here that I'm using for compounded embellishments that are ready to go. My hot glue gun, here's my little clips when I need help, and ink. And I'm really happy with the way, and of course, baby Jesus is there. He's always with us, right? And then here I have stuff that I'm always grabbing. I probably need to downsize this, but for right now, this is where it's living. My 12 by 12, some rulers. This one is some pictures that I need to work on. And here is my grab everything. It's always with me. I have here pop-up dots, ribbons, flowers, sentiments. Okay, and what I want to work on today is whatever is going on underneath this area. Okay, so I would like to figure out what I'm going to do underneath this area. You can see that I have been hiding things. So I want to figure out what I have going on underneath there and find a home, a permanent home for it somewhere else. And so I'm going to kind of work on floors. Over here I have just like a receiving area of stuff, and I still have my 2 Cricut containers here filled with our Crop at Home 3 stuff. So I kind of am looking at working on the floor today, and I will let you know how that goes and let you know what I find and where I put things at. But this is kind of like all my extra boxes that need to go away. I'm here to show you some progress on my room. So it looks worse before it looks better. Have you guys heard that before? So please, now I was trying to work on under the table yesterday. So now I have sorted through all of the stuff that's under the table. Those little carts over there are sequins, party streamers, and tulle. That big black box is scrapbook pages that are already done. I'll show you how I'm sorting those. My little footrest sits underneath my table, and then this is my projects, Rolodex projects that keeps getting moved around because I don't know where to put it right now. Because as you can see, my table is a little bit of a sorting mess, but I kind of know what's going on. So here's my laptop. Here's some papers that I'm using for, these were the classes from, I want to say this is the classes from Create 8. November, Create 9. Get your tickets. Absolutely going to be there. So here I was emptying out my gray Cricut rolling case. And this is what came out of my rolling case. That is a lot of stuff. So, and then I'll show you where I'm at over here in this corner. So I feel accomplished. Okay, so here is my table. I did all of that already and sorted. My light, work light, really nice light. I can't even tell you enough. Even I found it at Lowe's when we were in Dripping Springs, and we both have one. So here's the workspace. I've gone through the bottom. I've gone through my actual attachments that are at my side, okay? And then I have sorted that out. I know it doesn't look really neat, and I'm looking for something that looks neater, but right now it's sorted. Then I came over here to this area. This is, again, my mother's dining room furniture. And this is a 1970s kitchen buffet or dining buffet. And so I had fabric in here. And I don't do a lot with fabric. It's some of my favorite fabric. For whatever reason, it is special to me. And so I kind of use it as my cutting tool box. So on top, I have fabric. On the bottom, I have my old Tim Holtz first generation little suitcase that I need to cut my big fat dies. So I need to keep it, but I don't use it. I haven't used it in 5 years that I lived here. And then I have my little mini right there for right now because the top is kind of crazy. I will put it on top once I get done with that part. And then I have my extra magnets and my extra cutting tools. That little guillotine that I love, and then fabric that for whatever reason is special to me. So that is what I have underneath until I get a fabric location, sewing location, then I will do that. And this stuff on top is just here for me to help sort, and I will show you what I have up here. This is, again, more decoration. I think I might even thin this out. This is my beautiful mother and my little tea set. My boys got me this when they went to Switzerland without me. And then I have my big love sign right here. I have my big love sign. I might be saying goodbye to that. I haven't decided yet. And this is kind of where I stopped. Okay, so when you look at this direction, I took everything off the love sign. And I am sorting through all of these papers that I had from Crop at Home 3. And, you know, we're getting ready for Create 9. So we need to start getting ready for that kind of stuff. And I need to clean this out and sort through it. Here's my favorite 2006 CKU. Oh, so much fun. My sweet, sweet friends, Pam and Rosie. So I need to work on this today. So I need to finish sorting all of this out. And then I am going to continue to go in this direction, which you can kind of see I took down some of my scrapbook pages. I need to find a different, something different. You know, I don't want to see the same scrapbook page every day. And they've been up there for like, I don't know, a year or 2 or 3. So I'm going to start thinning this space out after I do here. So I'm kind of just showing you where I'm at. So that we can be working together. I want you guys to be coming along with me, and let's see what we have that we can thin out, because I am a creative person, but I also need a blank space. When I sit here to create, this is the mess that I look at in front of me, and it is too much. It needs to go away. It needs to go away. It's just too much. So I'm going to find, I'm going around. I know that is the worst spot. So what I have decided to do is start at this corner and go in this direction. You see, I'm procrastinating, right? I am. I know I am. I'm procrastinating. I understand. I know my weakness, but I'm okay with it. I'm working along with it. So I'm going to keep going. And then we have all this space of paper. And then let me show you, since we're being honest, it looks worse before it looks better. Okay, so here's my gray Cricut container. It is finally empty. I will probably put stuff in it, but here is my leftover stuff. Again, leftover stuff. Stuff that needs to go in the trash and sort through it. So it was pretty not too long ago. So now I need to keep sorting. This bed has become my sorting table. My shelf for sale shelf. I'm kind of putting it over here. It's my first step when I start to say I'm going to sell something. I bring it over here and I will really decide if I want to let it go or not. So here is the things that I'm kind of sorting through. And then here's the stuff on the bottom that I'm kind of saying, yes, this is going. So I just kind of wanted to show you where I'm at with everything. And we have made some progress. Yes, we have. Okay, let's get to work.